Hello, sirs and madams, and welcome to another episode of Return of the Obra Dinn. Last episode was our holiday episode, y'all, and we kicked some absolute butt, bro. Like, we definitely destroyed some guesses in that episode. Let's see if we can keep the trend going, all right? As a little treat for getting those guesses guessed, instead of just jumping straight in again to some more hardcore guessing, we're gonna do a couple new things. So we'll go all the way down to, I think, the cargo hold, or I think it's the cargo hold. We'll go down to the cargo hold. I believe there was one extra death down there that we did not look at, and so we'll just go down there, look at another memory. I think we deserve to see a new thing, right? Here, we see this little dead animal here, and I wonder if that we're about to see the death of this demon rather than the death of a human being. Anyway, let's see. This ninja said, "Is that all?" Are you serious? Home dog is hard. This guy goes hard, bro. He said, "Is that all? Is that all, mate?" And he's, what is that, a blunderbuss? Straight. All right, so that's Omid right there. And who's this guy? Oh, that's Frenchie. Who's this guy? So he's the one guy we should know. Where's the other guy that we were just looking at? Him. So he's blurry right now. This guy we should know. Let's see if there's anyone else down here. That's where the door is. What's going on here? What you hiding for? Oh, this is Home Dog. This is Maba. Man, they was all in this fight, bro. Somebody's down here. What? Oh, it's Nathan. Is he stabbing it? He's stabbing it. This guy's shooting it. Okay, I see. And this guy's he's getting stabbed. He's getting spiked or whatever. He's getting speared. And as he gets speared, he's shooting him. What a beast, bro. What an absolute beast. Soldiers of the Sea.
Nope.
No, let's not. I don't have the creativity right now. I shouldn't start stuff I can't finish, bro. A hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. We don't know who they are, but we do know their fate. And it's obvious to me that he was speared by a terrible beast. Is that the end of the Soldiers of the Sea? I think that's basically everything in Soldiers of the Sea. So this guy, we should be able to guess him. So we still need to guess this guy. This guy's been guessed. This guy, we don't even know who he is. Let's see, what is happening here? Oh, so he's like one of the first guys that gets killed when the demon goes under deck. Then there's these guys. They get decapitated. They're confirmed. This guy's confirmed. He's confirmed. He's confirmed. So we really just have two guys that are blurred in this chapter, and then one guy we could probably guess. And then just checking the Doom real quick. All of these are confirmed except this one guy right here. And we do know what happens to him. He gets eaten. You know why we know? Because I believe he disappears in the Doom, right? And he's in the boat with the rest of those, with these guys, or with this guy and this guy. Okay. If we do some guesses, like some random guesses, I think we should try to get this guy and Home Dog here. Because I really want to get some of these Chinese topmen down, and then I would really like to finish the Doom. Let's get back in here. Now, just before... I mean, this seems pretty straightforward to me. We're in the Soldiers of the Sea right now. Let's go to the end of the chapter. This is remembering that this is the chapter before the Doom. Okay? So the demon thing happens. It gets killed. What happens to the other one? Oh, the other one gets set afire and then dies. And then this thing then this one gets shot by this guy. Then the Doom happens, and I'm assuming that after what happened, some guys are just like, let's get out of here. We've really made some headway. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Wait, so Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 all completely, like, solved, really. It's just the Calling, which hasn't even been started yet. And Unholy Captives, which is sort of, you know, has begun to be started. And then there's some guesses to be had. All right, anyway. Like I said before, this seems pretty straightforward. They're fighting this guy, this little demon guy. And Home Dog here, trying his best with a little spear. This guy's trying to shoot it. He is shooting it, and he's getting killed in the process. Nathan down here is trying to stab it. It looks like he's killing the demon riding it with the shot, and Nathan is stabbing it in the monster it's riding. Oh, there was a reason I went back up to here. It's because I wanted to see... Let's see, we're in the Doom right now. We need to be in Soldiers of the Sea. I wanted to see how many people were present, in case there were anyone we didn't see. So we've seen him, we've seen him, we've seen him, and we've seen him. He's the one getting killed, and where's the bosun's mate? Is that him there? Yep. Okay, so everybody's accounted for. Everybody's sort of doing their thing. This is very straightforward. I'm not seeing any special stuff. That's Maba there. Let's see. I don't know what these things are on the wall, but we can see them. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 of them here. And then there's 3 on this side. Okay. And then there's a couple barrels, or there's a barrel there, a box, and then a big barrel. These doors are closed. Obviously, we can't open them. I'm not seeing anything else that's special. This area is dark. Everybody's accounted for, and the demon is getting killed. All right, let's leave. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 deaths. Yeah, 9 deaths, 8 chapters. There was 2 deaths in one. Crazy. Okay. Anything else in here? Now that I know this guy's dead, I'm not scared. Doesn't seem to be anything else in this, little closet. Let's get out of here. Okay, so here's an interesting thought. When we were in that memory, I counted how many of these things were on the wall, and for some reason we have one on the floor here. Interesting. I don't know when the next time we see... Because this is very late in the story. I don't know when the next time we see down here. Let's see. This is the cargo deck. Anyway, as far as I can tell, inside the captain's quarters, the midshipman's cabin, which is not... That's on the gun deck still. On the aft gun deck. Yep. Aft gun deck on the stern. Yeah. On the stern deck, in the officer's mess. Back here. Okay, so we don't really go back down to the cargo. Like, the cargo hold is very... The frick was that noise? Did you hear that? I hated that. I thought I heard a door close. That was horrible. Anyway. Let's go somewhere comfortable. Which is not down here. And start making some... Start doing some research, some guesses, and such. I did write something down. So, number 38, who is one of the Chinese topmen, had some special looking shoes. So, I'm going to go to where I know one of those Chinese topmen has to be, take a look at their shoes, and see what I find. So, in the rigging, this guy gets electrocuted, right? So let's go up top and look at his memory really quick. See if he's got some special shoes. Because then we'll be able to identify him. Not gonna look at it. Alright, so he's got... Look, he's got the white... So his shoes aren't exactly special. They're dark like everyone else's, but they're kind of the flats. You know, he got the Ballet 84s on, right? So... all the rest of all the rest of these guys got the regular shoe, the darkies, except for him, who we have already identified as the guy who gets decapitated. Let's see, is there any other Chinese topman here? Is it this guy? No. That's that other dude. Is there another Chinese topman? Is it him? Yeah, it's him. Right? No, it's not him. I mean, he is, yes, but he's not the guy I was looking for. I wonder where the other one is. The fourth one. Right? Because if I remember correctly, we only have, like, 2. Either way, okay. Either way, this guy is probably number 38. So, let's call him number 38. Beautiful. He's only in 3 memories. Oh, you know what? That's how we figure out... Wait, bookmark his memories. That's a good way to figure out where he might be, right? So he's on this main deck when this guy's getting hung. And he's here. Right, so he does show up in this memory. Hold on, let me see if the other Chinese topmen are here. So we got this guy. Is it this guy that we're looking for? What other memories are he in? Is he in? So let's check to see if this guy's actually in the memory we're in right now. So here's this one. He's definitely in this one. And he's in this one. But where? Interestingly, we don't see him die yet. So maybe it's not worth it to guess him yet. Maybe it's enough to just keep track that we think that he might be the 3rd Chinese topman. Which would be Li Hong. So here's Huang Li, 38. Yeah, I guess it would be Li Hong. It's just a guess. We'll see. It's not even gonna really count. Because we need it to be this guy. And we want to see, let's see, where is he? He was electrocuted. I think there's not another. I kind of want to say struck by lightning, right? But he's electrocuted. So we'll leave it like that. Yeah, I think this is a good guess. The next thing we could guess at right now, let's see what that is. Later on in the Doom, there's this guy. Right. So we want to try to guess this guy. He's got 9 memories. Let's bookmark him. We know why he disappears. We just don't know why we should know who he is. I don't think he becomes unblurred to us in the Doom because we did the Doom pretty early on, and for a while that guy was blurred. So he's in this one, and this is the first one of Unholy Captives. I've been meaning to come here anyway in case there's another dead man in this for us to find. So this one, the location of this is back in the cargo hold. Let's go take a look. Also, remind me if we're ever in the cargo hold again for any reason to check to see when this falls down like that. Could be maybe not important, but useful information.
Keep pressure here.
Maybe I'll listen just for a little bit.
What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
My home dog. That is the craziest thing to say. You've been in worse spots. Don't worry, bruv. I'm like, yeah, sure. Sure, bro. Let's see. So where is our home dog, Mr. Black Man? He's not. No, these are the people working on him. This is our way out. Yeah. And let's see. He's probably up here somewhere, huh? So is that him? No, that's the other guy. So it's him. Hey, what's up? So he's not really doing much except just like, you know, labor. I don't see anything special in here. He's got white pants on. He's got that scarf. That scarf is we gotta make sure we recognize that scarf in the dark jacket. It's a special scarf. We see that multiple times, so that suggests something. Here's this guy. William. Mr. William. Why? William seems like, I was curious about this last time, but William seems like he's undergoing some struggle here. I don't see anything crazy. No special detail. I don't know what that is. I believe I checked that everybody was in this one. So let's move on. Let's move on. I won't stay here longer than needed. Wait. We're in here again. 3 and 3, right? So 3 and 3. At some point, that thing falls off. All right. What's next? So once in the bitter cold, obviously, this makes sense because there's a lot of guys present here. Maybe we should go back here just to see if we can find anything that looks like home dog. Because it looks like sometimes people's belongings are nearby where they sleep. 58, 57. So we got 55 to 58 right here. And let's remind ourselves of who those people are. 58 to 50, 56, 55. 55, 56, 57, 58. Right, so 58 to 55. There's 3 of these people we don't know. But there is one guy here from Sierra Leone, which is in Africa. I mean, I don't want to assume, but England and Ireland. I doubt he's Patrick O'Hagan. And Alexander Booth. It looks like we've kind of got all these other guys figured out. So that suggests to me that that this guy is Hamadou Diom. But that means he's 55. This guy. I mean, I could guess that just out. I mean, I think I have enough evidence to guess that just like randomly. Yeah, why not? Okay, but before we do that, let's just make sure. Right, so this is the one we're in right now. We know he's in this one. We've seen him in this one. And we've seen him in this one too. So, yeah, that just keeps us knowing that he's a man of the sea. So, let's go to his disappearance here, right? And suggest that he is this guy. Okay. So that means we've got 2 good guesses. Got this, which I am very confident of, and this one, also very confident. And if I remember correctly, there's actually not many this far back that we haven't done. Yeah, so we've done everything before the calling. Actually, we can't really guess anybody else. Yeah, if I'm thinking about this rightly, then the rest of the people who we don't know for sure, like this guy. Oh no, we haven't wait, we could still do this guy. Hold on. Because we know he gets killed, right? But we have not figured him out yet. Okay. I liked working backwards before. Let's do that again. He's in quite a few memories. So this is the last one he's in. He gets clubbed by the captain. Before that, he's here as well. Before that, he's also here. So he's in all 3 of these. I remember that pretty well. He's here in the rigging chapter. Right. Which one is this? This is... But it suggests that he's not here. Wait. So he's here. If I remember correctly, he's on the rigging with the rest of the guys. Okay. So that was what I was trying to figure out by going through these. So it suggests that he's a topman, right? This is the first one he's in. So... Are we still in the bitter cold right now? Yes, we are. Okay, so we're going to want to do... take a look at our topman names. How many of these guys have we confirmed? So we think we know who this guy is. We don't know what happens to this guy, but we've guessed who he is. There's Lewis Walker. Let's see. So let's go from bottom to top. We've got this guy, the Russian guy. We already figured him out. Lewis Walker. He's unaccounted for. These guys are accounted for. Yeah. Also, essentially all the topmen are accounted for except for Lewis Walker. I'm sure there's something to tell me exactly who he is, but I really feel like we can guess that he's this guy, right? Now that's 3 guesses. Also, why does it do that? It did the same thing. Where it's, I can't take it off now. It's so weird. Wait, hold on. Let's go to the chapter I think he dies in, which is the end. Like, he's literally the last guy to die. I'm guessing he's Lewis Walker. And that he was clubbed to death by the captain. But there is another candidate for who he could be. He could be one of these men of the sea. very easily. Another thought. Hold on. So he's in this one, right? Maybe I should look and see maybe I should actually go to a memory where he's at, just to make sure. Let's see. There's this guy, 42. Do I have 42 settled? 42 is Nicholas. You know who that is? Who's this guy? 36. Do I have 36 settled? 36 is Omid. Huh. There's nothing really in here to suggest that this is Omid except for the number. So then we have 39, 40, 41. These are the Chinese topmen and the extra guy and our homeboy George. I think that's the only extra. He's the only extra one, right? Because 41, so 38 to 41 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all the Chinese topmen. And the only extra guy is this guy. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm trying to see who we have, who's accounted for, like already. 53, 54, 51. 53, 54, and 51. 53, 54, and 51. There's Renfred. Here's William. We don't know what happens to him yet. This one's X. I don't know what that means yet. We have, and what is this? This is, right, these are this was the ones we looked at already. 50, 250s here. It says he's in this one, right? So he's got to be here. These are accounted for. There are these three guys. We know that these are accounted for sure. We know that this is accounted for sure, and these two are accounted for sure. That, not that section, not this section, not that section, not that section. The last section is this and this, which means he's got to be one of these guys. 58, 57, 55, or 56. So that suggests to me, so he's probably either Alexander Booth or Patrick O'Hagan, and not this extra topman. Or which one did I suggest he was? Lewis Walker. I suggested he was Lewis Walker. I guess he's not Lewis Walker. That does, but so let's just further reminding myself: Alexander Booth or Patrick O'Hagan. But I need to go and check that memory where this one, because if my memory's not failing me, he's at the top of the rigging with the rest of them. So, like, why? Is it just because? Or am I just remembering it wrong? Look, yeah, here he is. And I suggested he was a topman because he's up here. Why is he up here? If he was Lewis Walker, let's see. If he was Lewis Walker, he would have to be Lewis Walker is number 44. Was there even a 44? Is there a 44 at all in the bitter cold? Okay. Yeah. So here we are, 50s. 44. I'd be looking for 44. These are the there's 47 and 45 and 46. 44 is not here. 38, 59, 39, 40, 41. And then we have 47, 45, 40. I think that's 46. There's 36. And then we've got like extras. So like it's possible that, you know, we just can't see the extra, you know. But I don't think those guys count, right? So if he was 44, he wouldn't be in this scene, I think. Yeah. So he's got to be Alexander Booth or Patrick. All right. That's enough for me. That's enough for me, dog. You ask me. I'm just going to guess those two. So I you know, I'm just going to Interesting. Okay. Interesting. This makes me think that I've gotten one of my other guys wrong. It is interesting. Well, no, because he's just a man of the sea. So who's he standing next to? So here he is, and he's sort of leaning on some, I don't know if that's rigging. That's a topman, Look, these are all topmen. It makes sense for him to be a topman. We're in the bitter cold. One of the first ones. And he's supposed to be in here. But you know, let's look at our topman list again. Omid, we know, is confirmed. No, these other people are not like any of these other guys are not completely confirmed. We know this guy has to be like Chinese, so I don't think the homeboy looks Chinese, so yeah. Really, I'm looking again. He really could only be this guy, Lewis Walker, if he was a topman. Again, I don't see Lewis Walker. I don't see number 44 in the bitter cold. Like, if you look at the scene, like, where do you see number 44? We checked all the hammocks. Not there. And if I remember correctly, the only 3 guys that we see their faces, that's not the initial 4 Indian guys. They're the Russian guys. Let me remind myself of which guesses we've done really quick, and then I'll reevaluate. So we just did this guy, and I don't know. I'm pretty confident that this is who he is. It's possible I have his
You serious?
ending wrong, the way he dies, but I think that's not true. So if I just go to the Doom really quick and look at the other guys that disappear with him, then it's pretty simple. Devoured by a terrible beast. So 9 times out of 10, this is correct. The other guy is, I think it's this guy. Yeah, he was electrocuted. Say he fell over the rigging to his death. Let's leave that for a second, and then go back to Home Dog and guess the topman answer, which doesn't work. Yeah, you know, I like the man of the sea option better now after looking at the evidence. It just seems right.
Bruh.
However, he's unblurred, which suggests to me that there is a specific guess for him. So maybe we should just, I thought we could, I mean, I'm not trying to brute force everything, right? But I thought it was fairly straightforward here. But maybe there's a little something we're missing. Let's keep this as electrocuted. If I remember correctly, we got him. Him. Name, death. Name, death. And name and death. And I believe he was clubbed. Right? He wasn't he was struck, but not by like tails or wings or whatever. He used a spear, but in truth, that's not what happened. Like he was hit in the head. So yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Because he is up there in the rigging with the topman, you know? I kind of want it to be this. Well, whatever. Let's continue. Let's look at some of the memories he's in. So we actually went to this one already. I think we're still in this one. May or may not be. Let's go to ES again. We know there's actually, if I remember correctly, we know there's actually some hammocks in ES. So maybe that'll shine some light on the situation if we don't see him outright. He could be asleep. Now, yeah, so we have 57 and 56 here, but no 58. So if he's anybody, he's either 57, he's either Alexander Booth or Lewis Walker. Because if you come over here, 45. If you come over here, there's 44 right here. And 44 is sitting with 43. See, yeah, they're sitting together. And if you look at the pictures, aren't they standing next to each other here? Well, they're sort of in a group, not next to him. 57. Whose else is it? It was 57 and 56. Hey, but it makes sense because they're next to each other in the no, because maybe that doesn't matter that they're next to each other in the count, whatever. I don't know. Henry Brennan and Alexander Booth. But it does matter because over here they're 56 and 57. It doesn't matter that they're right next to each other in the count, but it does matter that they're grouped together like this. See this? 57 and 56. So they are friends because at the end, they're the ones fighting with the first mate and the captain. So it's maybe he is actually Alexander Booth. Hold on. Let's default him to Alexander Booth until further notice. Okay. All right, but let's go up here and make sure he's not literally outside. You know how stupid that would be? Literally just up here, just out here the whole time, and I didn't know. That would be ridiculous to me. I'm actually more confident now in Alexander Booth and in our Chinese topman. This guy. Because his shoes match. Because his shoes match, he has to be number 38. You know? In my head, to me. Okay? And now that we've figured out that it is likely that guy is Alexander Booth, maybe we have labeled our black friend too soon. Perhaps he's actually not that guy. Let me see. He's got to be a man of the sea because he's doing all the man of the sea stuff. There's a lot of men of the sea And most of them we have accounted for at this point. Except for like Patrick O'Hagan. We know that we don't know exactly who this guy is, but he should probably be there. And the same with these two. But the rest of these guys are essentially accounted for, like completely. Alexander Booth, I'm willing to bet that this is him. This guy, I mean, like he kind of has to be this guy, right? I can guess him as, and look how it stays like that. I don't know why it does that. Come on, get out of that. Let's see. So he's in this. He's in this. Doesn't he speak when they're like disappearing or whatever? Not in this one. What in the heck? Right, yes, he's in this. And then the Doom. This is the last one he shows up in. Right, because this is the one where the boat gets, you can see him from the boat. And here he must speak in this, I think, right? So let's see if we can find his voice. Maybe that'll help us somehow.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Right. So this guy was definitely the one that was there when that happened. Is he unblurred yet? The purser Duncan. No cause for trouble, boys. I'm trying to figure out where the purser is from because that sounded like that was him. From Scotland. Interesting. I saw the old thing. You know, he kind of sounded British a little. I don't know. Wouldn't call him Patrick O'Hagan. Hold on a second. So I'm suggesting that this guy is 55. But maybe that doesn't make sense. We need to go to the Doom. So let's go to the Doom. Let's go to this one. We know where that is. Okay, look. So when is this? This is literally right after. So this is the Doom, the chapter right after they leave. So let's see if their hammocks are here. So this is a good thought. So I need to go all the way back. I need to check and see. Let's see. Lars is 49 and Nathan is 48. So do we see those ninjas? Like, do we see their empty? So here's, 49 and 48. Here are their things. It's just empty. And here's this guy's things. He is upstairs. Right. Okay. So, because it wouldn't make sense for them to take down their hammocks. They think they're alive. Right? If that is true, then there should be another empty hammock. You see what I mean? Like here's 57 and here's 56. I'm guessing that home dog here is 55. But what is to suggest that? If he was 55, he should be here with his buddies. But it's almost as if 55 has died already at this point. So maybe he's not here. Maybe he's somebody else, but I can't imagine, bro. What else? Who else could he be? Who else could he be? He's always doing something down here. So he could be Alexander Booth. He could be Patrick. But that don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. Let's think for a second. Right, 58 isn't here either. Right? Yeah, because it's 56 and 57 are both alive. 55 isn't here, suggesting that 55 is dead or gone for some reason. Their hammock wasn't put up. 58's hammock wasn't put up either. But, like, I'm running out of guesses, bro. Like, who else could these people be? So, do I still have him down as this guy? I think I do. And then I've got this guy down as Alexander Booth for some reason. I just don't feel like... Let's just think about it for a second. Home Dog was up there with the other dudes. You know what I mean? He's just gotta be one of the topmen. I'm sorry. He's gotta be, bro. Like, it just makes so much more sense for him to be Lewis. It's like, it makes so much sense. He does so much stuff. The frick was that sound? Did you guys hear that? Sounded all squishy and stuff. I hated it. Yeah. It's a mutiny. Yeah, it's a mutiny. Trying to take over the captain's hold. But the captain knows. He hits you with a pole. He's the captain. He got the hands. He's the captain. You ain't getting his bands. He's the captain. Yes. Listen, guys, I need to have a little fun, all right? A little bit. All right. Let's get out of here. If I remember correctly, Home Dog, so he jumps up from out here and comes from this way. Like, falls beneath here and then runs up behind the captain, like, stabs him. He actually gets to stab him, and then the captain uses his spear to turn this around. Now, hold on a second. Let's rewind here. One thing I thought of just a second ago is there any hammocks still up? I think they're not. I think there aren't. By the end, I think it sounds... Oh, well, there is this one. 44. It's the only hammock that is still up. And I don't know, man. I do not know. Here's my thing. I'm going to leave this as it was. I'm confident in this, in that he was clubbed, right? By a spear, whatever. We'll change that as needed. But until we're confident in everybody, all right? I'm not stopping until we figure it out, okay? This guy seems right to me. I'm just telling it like it is. This guy also seems right to me, like for real. I don't think this guy could be anyone else. This guy is the only one confusing to me. Henry Brennan is 56. Henry Brennan was 56. But the one that we found is 44, which is Lewis Walker. Lewis Walker is who we're suggesting is the other guy who's still alive, who was still alive at the end. So it would make sense that his hammock would still be up, right? Because he was one of the last people to die. And after he dies, everybody else dies. You know, the captain is the last one to die. But you know what I mean. I don't see 56 around here, which that's kind of annoying Because if all of the people who were alive at the end still had their hammocks up, that would make a lot of sense. But so far we only seen 44, but that is still in the favor of that guy being Lewis Walker instead of being one of these guys, right? But you know what? Home Dog Black Man number 2. We're confident that he is a man of the sea, right? So let's just guess him a different one. Oh my gosh, really? He was Alexander Booth the whole time. It was Alexander Booth the whole time. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm crying. I'm crying. It shouldn't have taken me that long. And you know what? This is why sometimes I feel like we should brute force it a little. Because if I had just stuck to my guns with this guy being Lewis Walker and then just immediately switched Home Dog over here to be Alex Booth, because we knew he was a man of the sea. He has to be a man of the sea. It made more sense for him to be a man of the sea and the other guy to be a topman, because Home Dog is always in the rigging. And here's another thing. Remember when he gets killed by the captain? Home Dog is the one standing in the back while everybody else is trying to get through the door. And right when the captain shoots this guy, he runs up here and jumps off the back side. A man of the sea ain't doing that, bro. A topman is, bro. He's like acrobatic. They know how to do that. They jump around on the rigging and such. I should have known. I should have known. It took us way too long to do that. But I'm pretty sure that's the last of the people that we had fates to guess for. So next we just need to figure out who we have to wait for these people to unblur, the extra people who are still blurry, and we need to find more chapters. That's it. I think it's just finding more chapters and some unblurred faces, but that's a lot of people. Did you see that? Look, is there only like one guy that's blurry? Did you just do? I just went through everything just now. I only remember seeing that one guy. Yeah, this is that guy on the gun deck, part 3. And then we got Henry Brennan. And then this guy. So there's 3, because we know all of these guys are done. So there's 3 blurry people that we need to get. And I believe we have the calling and the unholy captives that's to still unravel. There's obviously the bargain, but that's not until last, as we have come to know. Okay, I'm done. Frick. Next episode, hopefully we can find those extra dead bodies, because I could not find them. We would have did almost only new stuff this episode if I could have found like an extra dead body somewhere. But we didn't. So we're going to leave that for next episode. We're going to retrace our steps. Let's see if there's a place we maybe haven't found yet. If you look at both the calling and unholy captives, there is no like it looks like we're supposed to find all these bodies and memories. There's no special hint. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys like that, then please like and subscribe down below for more, because I promise you there will be more. The comment of the day is going to be, which chapter of this book in this game is your least favorite? Because I mean, we keep going back to certain ones and it's just getting ridiculous. All right. So I think it's my least favorite at this point. I hate the bitter cold, bro. I hate going back to this one with all the hammocks. I've done combed this ninja for hours at this point. Half of my hours on this game is going rifling through them numbers on them hammocks. All right. What's your least favorite? Let me know down in the comments below. I pray you're all having a blessed day, and I'll see you all in the next one, all right? Deuces, y'all.